meditate upon these things. What things was he talking about? What things? The things he had been talking about in the previous verses. For example, if you just go back to verse 12, just a few verses back, it says, let no man despise thy youth. And you can imagine that could have meant a lot to me. I was a young guy, a teenager learning these things. He says, let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in word, in conversation, that means in a manner of life, in charity, that means in love, in spirit, in faith, in purity. That's remarkable. See that? He's telling you what life to live if you're going to be successful. He's telling you what life to live if you're going to be successful. I'll read that again. He says, let no man despise thy youth. Don't let anybody look at you in your youthful life and say, what kind of a life are you living? What nonsense is this? In other words, don't live a terrible life. Don't act like the world. So he says, be an example of the believers in word, how you speak, in conversation, in your manner of life, in your ways of doing things, in love, charity, in spirit, in faith, in purity. What kind of a young person are you? Do these things describe you? Do you live like this? Do you think like this? Is your mind sanctified? Or are you pushed to do things that are wrong because of the environment in which you live, or the way others are living? Or are you pushed to live like a sinner from the things you look at on the internet? Don't you know that Jesus Christ is Lord of your eyes? If he's Lord of your life, he's Lord of your eyes. You don't look at everything. You don't read every stuff. You don't listen to everything. You have to learn to live a sanctified life. You separate yourself from the world. Don't act like the world. Don't live like them. In fact, that reminds me of something I'm going to get on shortly. So he goes on to say, meditate upon these things. Give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all. So I read more about this. I understood it. Meditate. So I understood that I was going to meditate. I was going to set my mind, give my mind to the things that he had said in his word. I should meditate on these things. And I should give myself completely to the word. He says, that thy profiting may appear to all. That thy profiting. So that's what prokope. It means your advancement, your progress. He says that your progress may appear to all. And the word appear is another Greek word, phaneros. And phaneros means to spread abroad. To spread abroad. To become apparent. Openly manifest. You remember when Jesus said this, when Jesus said, when you pray, he says, go into your closet to pray. He said, the Father who sees in secret shall reward you openly. The word that's translated openly there is talking about phaneros. The Lord will reward you publicly. He'll make your progress manifest. Look at it. You want your progress to be such that they can't deny it. You can't deny that one is successful.